You guys know Sigmund Freud? For those of you who don't, you probably have a great relationship with your parents. Sigmund Freud was a father of neuroscience, neuropsychology, philosopher. He is also famous for the Oedipus complex. If you don't know what that is, it's basically the idea that all men inherently, from birth, want to kill their father and have sex with their mother. I feel like suggesting that takes balls. Right? To be the first guy to be like, I got an idea. You know what I mean? Like, because what had to happen is there had to be like a psychological summit. You have all the greatest minds, the best thinkers in the world coming together for like a conference where they discuss new topics. And some guy had to be like, everyone, please welcome Sigmund Freud with a new theory. And then Sigmund Freud had to come out like, hey. Lot of people this year. There's a good turnout. Okay. Hey, Dad. Thank you. Thanks for coming, Papa. Just do it. Knees weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on the sweater, sweat on the surface, he looks calm and ready. Okay, all right. So, you know how, like, we all want to fuck our moms? No? Yeah, no, that was mostly a joke theory. Dude, I like to imagine that he still lived with his mom when he suggested that. Like, he was still living at home. Like, he had to do that, and then he had to come home extra quiet. Like, he delivered that speech, and then he came home like, hey, honey. Hey, Mom. Hey, what's up, Mom? My mom? Hey, how's work? Work was work. You know how work can be. To have a job is having a job. Hey, so do me a favor and don't read the newspaper for a few days. If you don't mind, Mom. Would be chill to do that. So, Mom, I was actually pretty curious. What are you doing later tonight? What are you doing tonight? Where's Dad? No one murdered him. He's fully alive. He's fully alive, Mom. I was in a relationship for 3 years. And we broke up. My ex wanted to be married. I wanted to be happy. So we broke up. I don't know if she wanted to be married or if she wanted a wedding, okay? Different thing. I asked my ex, I was like, why do we need to do it now? Can't we just wait till I'm a little further along in my career, I have more money, I can handle a lot of the practical things? She was like, no, I want to do it now. And I'm like, why? Why is it so important that we get married right now? And she's like, because I want a ring and a celebration. And I was like, then win the NBA championships, bitch. I don't know. You know what it is, dude? And I'm trying to be accountable as a 30-year-old man. I'm trying to mature, be accountable for myself and my feelings and my thoughts. But I'm a child of divorce. When your parents divorce, especially when you're little, it can fundamentally change the way that you see relationships. For me, it kind of broke the concept of monogamy and that it works out long term. It kind of changed that for me. Like, your parents are supposed to be your example of how a relationship works, and then theirs didn't. So it'd be like if you hired a skiing instructor, and then on your first lesson, he died. You understand? You're like, well, that guy brought me here. So if he can't do it, I don't think I'm cut out for this. No. So it changed how I feel about relationships. And so my ex and I would get into these little arguments that were actually based in bigger things that she didn't realize were deeper issues. For me, I'll give you an example. The background, like the screensaver on my phone, is always a superhero, okay? It'd always be a superhero. Sure. Yeah, like something from comic books. And my ex would always go, why won't you save a picture of me as the background on your phone? Because I never question if I love Batman. You know what I mean? I love Batman. I don't even think twice about it. I'm fucking love Batman. I see a guy on the train in a Batman hat. I'm like, fucking Bruce Wayne, dude. Let's go. We're gonna fucking bring justice to this city, goddammit. Like, I've never watched Batman chew and been like, I want to cheat. I've never looked at Batman's mom and been like, is that what Batman's gonna look like in 25 years? Because I don't know if I'm a lifelong Batman fan. There's just one reason that I think that technology is killing romance. Specifically, I think iPhones are ruining romance. I think iPhones are ruining romantic photographs. Because it used to be that you go to your grandmother's house, and your grandmother, she had one picture of her and your grandfather. It's up on the mantle. It's black and white. He's like 17. She's 5. And it's during a parade because there was a war, and there's confetti flying around them because they won the war. And your grandmother would go, that was the day it happened. Your grandfather just pulled me out of the crowd and he married me right there. And that was the only visual context you had for their whole relationship. Nothing before or after. It was just that. And then they slowly aged toward you, looking more and more like each other until they landed on the couch. And those are your grandparents. And it's a beautiful love story. That's fucking gone forever. Because now, iPhone has live photographs. iPhone has live photographs. You just hold down the picture and it reveals the dysfunction of the couple. You just press for toxicity. My brother and his wife went on a beautiful vacation to Hawaii, and they're sending all these incredibly romantic, very nice photographs back to the family group chat. We're all responding like, oh my God, how cute. You guys look beautiful, how romantic. And then I pressed that on the picture, and my sister-in-law's like, can you fucking smile? Can you fucking smile? We have no pictures where you're fucking smiling. And my brother's like, I'm not smiling because I'm not fucking happy. Divorced parents, it changes a couple little things in you. It made me cynical about a lot of things from a very young age, changed my perspective on things. I have never believed in magic. Not even in a young girl's heart. Nowhere. Okay? In the same second that I learned what magic was, I stopped believing in it. In the same instant that I learned what magic was, I was like, oh, this is fake. Because if you can pull a dove out of thin air, how are you also at Corey's bar mitzvah? What are you doing here if you have powers, dude? You should be at the Pentagon. There's a war. We could use your help. What the fuck are you doing here with Superman? You're at a kid's party right now and you got powers, dog? What the fuck are you doing? There's the worst allocation of these abilities. You can saw a woman in half, put her back together. You should be the Surgeon General. You should at least be a plastic surgeon, dude. I know, because also every magician is fucking poor, and I could see that as a child. You know what I mean? Like, the guy's in front of me, I'm like, dude, if he can levitate, why did he drive here in a Pontiac Solstice? What the fuck? The fuck is that? Fly, my guy. They're all fucking poor. Every magician is poor, dude. They're all poor. And we're at a party for children, and he's going up to people and he's going like this. Pulls a quarter out of a child's ear. That's money. Go home and pay off your mortgage. What are you doing broke here? You know what it is? I just think that if you can do magic, the worst career that you can pick is magician. That's the worst one. Instant salary cap, 20 grand. That's it. Right? Pick a career that has nothing to do with magic and sneak magic into the career. Okay? If you can make something disappear as a magician, pretty standard. If you can make something disappear as an accountant, a lot of money in that. Way more money in that, dude. If I woke up tomorrow and I just knew magic, top tier magician abilities, I wouldn't fucking tell anybody. Let alone put it on my business card. You know how much more convenient you could make your life with basic magic ability? Imagine being the sword swallower guy. How many things you could change for yourself? Like, you're trying to board a flight and they're like, excuse me, sir, you cannot bring the golf clubs on this flight. Sorry. You're gonna have to check those. It's gonna cost $120. Yeah, and you're like, oh really? Well, what am I, B-32? Is that... You can impress women, dude, you know what I mean? Fucking you over here, guy, fucking sucking a dick for $13K, you know what it is, dude. Yeah. Then you take her to a restaurant, beautiful meal goes well, you go to leave, she's like, oh no, it's raining, I don't have my umbrella. You're like, oh, you don't? My ex-girlfriend was very religious. I'm not, okay? I'm not. But I loved that she was religious because I didn't have to be. She had it covered for both of us. You know what I mean? She wanted me to be. She's like, I want you to come to church with me, and I want you to pray with me, and I want you to believe in God more. And I'm like, babe, it's like Netflix. We don't need 2 accounts. You got it. You got it. If you do it good enough, they'll give you a +1. It's gonna be all right. Just give me your password. It's gonna be fine. But for somebody who's not religious, I think about God a lot. You know what I specifically think about is what God thinks of us, what his opinion of humanity is. I feel like God's got to be pretty annoyed at how good science and technology have gotten. Okay? I don't even really mean like iPhones and stuff. You could take it back, dude. Like, we went to the moon. From God's perspective, he's got to be like, what the fuck are they doing? On the moon? Are they on top of the moon? Babe, they got on top of the moon. Or on top of the moon. I made that as a fucking background. What are they doing on top? They're on top of the fucking moon right now. And then meanwhile, human beings are on top of the moon just going, there's nothing up here. There's nothing on the moon. And God's like, yeah, because you're not supposed to fucking be up there. What the fuck? I put everything on the first one. Go back down there. God damn it, me damn it. Fucking brats, you turn your back for a second, they're climbing all over the goddamn place. The me damn place. But that's human beings. We have an idea and then we figure out a way to do it. Doesn't matter what the cost is, right? We're trying to get to Mars. We're on top of the moon and we're trying to get to Mars. And we're going like, we can't breathe on it. We can't breathe up here. And God's like, because it's not a place, it's a thing. I made it as a clock to tell you when to go to sleep. It's not a fucking trampoline. Get the fuck off of it. But human beings don't give a fuck, dude. We have wild ideas and we just pursue them. We just keep going. Like, there are people right now, still, even in this room, that are going like, what if we can meet aliens? And God's like, you don't even like your neighbors. What the fuck, you want to meet aliens now? Fucking 30,000 dating apps are trying to fuck a Zarbaclonian? What the fuck? God, me damn it. That's why, look, say what you will about Elon Musk. He kind of annoys me. He kind of annoys me because Elon Musk will be like, what if we can create sustainable drinking water on Mars? Do that in Detroit.